people that are Washingtonian fans, we kicked ass. Oh my God. But the funniest thing is, the first half hour, I thought I was watching it on YouTube and I was watching simulation program. I was laughing at all the dance moves that were happening, and I thought there was a lot of kind of shaking of the heads, of the other team, but I just couldn't tell. And my daughter came out and, hi, Mary Jane. My daughter came out and said, Mom, that's not real. That's simulation. I'm like, no, it's not. It looked like the real thing to me. Anyway, I'm not even usually into football. I was at one Super Bowl party in my 20s. Well, hello, Daniel Berry Sports. Hi, you guys. And of course, I was there just to drink and eat the food. This was at Steve Cook's house. Before my first marriage. So I think I was 22. And then the second ever Super Bowl party was at a casino when the colors were orange and white against the Seahawks. I think it was the Buffalo Bills. Although Buffalo Bills, is that New York? I can't remember. It was somewhere sort of, I think, nearish Texas. I don't know if you guys know the colors of the orange and white for football. Isn't that funny, Mary Jane? Oh my God, it's just too much. Yeah, so I just couldn't believe it. I don't know if other people watched it that ever visit my program or what, but it was really neat to see now I'm able to see some real highlights and stuff, but it was really neat to see Walker get the ball, so many times from Darnold and just run that thing. And like somebody said, he takes his time. I mean, he's quick and he's fast, but he takes his time to get around people. Oh, Buffalo Bills is blue, red, and white, navy blue. Okay, definitely. I think it's Broncos. I think it's the Broncos, if that's an orange and white team, because I was the absolute only one that had orange and white on. Really. And I mean, I did that, because I'm from the Midwest and I wanted to kind of vote for someone different at the casino. No, that's not true. One other man. There was one other man in orange and white. Yeah, me and one other man. Everyone was in green and blue and Seahawks. You can imagine, right? Here in Washington. I don't think I'll ever do that again. That's a tad risky, to tell you the truth, especially when people are drinking. But I was sober then. I had a good year sobriety at that point. Sunset orange, midnight navy, and summit white wife. Wait, is that the Broncos? I remember some kind of animal. If you type in what are the colors for football for orange and white on the southern west coast, I think it was a state that was, I don't know, nearish Texas maybe, I don't know. But I also never really understood football. This time I was really, there it is. It is. It was Denver. It was Denver. It was the Denver Broncos. Thank you so much for that. um, but I really listened to what the people were saying on the simulation, uh, you know, 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10. So then I'm like, okay, they get to have the ball 10 times, I guess, and they try to get it as far as they can across the field in 10 tries, and they each get the ball. And I mean, we're talking pretty basic stuff, but I didn't understand it. And I've said this before, my let's go Seahawks. Yes, hi redacted. Oh my gosh, it must be just crazy in Seattle. And then of course, they played in California. Um, Palomina, or what did they say? It started with the letter P. Arena. And yeah, so that was really something. That was a lot of fun. And when I was married, I watched the Mariners, the baseball teams, the Mariners now and then, and they were doing really good at one point. I don't know how they are anymore, but boy, I mean, honestly, like we dominated. We dominated that game. So, and way back when I lived in Vermont, which was in high school, I was for the New England Patriots, right? That's who I was for back then. But I don't know. They're, they're, what would I say? Their offense was rather shoddy. Shoddy. Don't ask me where I came up with that word, but so yeah, that was really cool. Hello to the 11 in the. I'm watching Survivor again with my daughter. They're in Asia somewhere. Um, Boy, there's a lot of snakes in all these shows. But let's see. There's lizards and snakes, and they keep showing a tiger on the beginning of it, but I never see a tiger. And there's those cute whitish tan monkeys. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Eating the mangoes and watching the people down below. We're like close to halfway through. And it's crazy, you guys. It's crazy. 3 people in one session of an obstacle course where they had to dig for bags in the sand in the heat. 3 people got heat stroke to the point where Jeff Probst was like, water, water, we need water. Over here too, water. Medics, quick, run. One guy, young 20s, had to be flippin' airlifted out of there. Not even a boat brought in. He turned out to be just fine. He was very dehydrated, but his eyes were rolling in the back of his head. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So, redacted. I don't know if you're a guy or girl. Not that it matters, but did you go to a Super Bowl party thing, place, anywhere, or did you just stay? Not just, but did you stay home and watch it? And yeah, Bad Bunny was impressive. Of course, Trump said it was the worst halftime show ever, I believe he tweeted. Good grief. I don't know how people can respect that man. Yes, just a family gathering. All because, it was Latino based and really showed the heritage. And I mean, it's ridiculous how people want to say certain people. Man, I've decided I cannot stand Megyn Kelly. Ugh, I cannot stand her. Yeah, well, it came up on is it the Dave Parnas show? That YouTuber, but Megyn Kelly is just an absolute unbelievable. Like 4 months back, I watched her live, and she's all mad because Bad Bunny's gonna perform for the Super Bowl, and she was literally picking on some of the outfits that he's worn. Using the word he's too flamboyant. Why is he in a dress? And then she's got her little younger sidekicks by her. Just, I mean, it was nauseating. I gotta tell you. And yeah, it's just. Oh yeah, oh yeah. See, I don't dare touch my iPad. I've got it balancing on my. Um, yes, yes. I know they searched in a manhole thing with this stick for quite a while. I mean, they were poking and poking and poking. It seemed like he was touching something, but obviously not a body. Um, and then I guess not I guess, but there's some kind of wiring on top of the roof, and yeah, and I don't think, well, I just don't. I don't think she's alive. Oh, are they draining the sewer thing at the sister's house tomorrow? Yeah. I think, and also, like, I was, really kind of scrutinizing and critiquing the last ransom message, or the message given by Savannah and her family. And she wasn't just sobbing, bawling like she thinks she's alive. I think she literally just wants her back in any way, shape, or form, right? And of course she does. But she had this sort of stern look on her face. Like, I almost think, I mean, hypothetically, I almost think the ransom note people said to her, well, it's been a good week. She may not come back to you alive, but we'll do this for, what is it, $6 million. And I think that's why she said, I understand, right? Because she's feeble and older and without her medication all this time. I personally think that's why Nancy said, we understand, but we still, want her returned. So, yeah, I, and then the word celebrate, like, I assumed at first it was celebrate her back healthy as she could be and whole and alive. But now I really am leaning towards they want her back just however, right? Yeah, and we're willing to pay. They're willing to pay to get her body back. Those are just my feelings. I mean, even a real healthy person, right? And young, it would be hard to go through something like that. Oh, no, don't. Okay, I made strawberry smoothie with what is it? Kobini or Chobini or however it's pronounced. Fat-free or sugar-free vanilla yogurt. Just throw it in the blender with a little bit of powdered milk and the frozen fruit and the yogurt. And anyway, the cat Soots was licking out of the side of my thing, but I was done. Hi, Freeside. Hi there. So, Redacted is a Seattle's fan. Are you Freeside? Or are you the Patriots? Or maybe you're neither. I mean, honestly, I've never really been into football at all, but this was literally exciting. I was like yelling from my seat. Um, yeah. Now, it's also a sad time for my friend Teresa in this town because her daughter passed away on the Super Bowl Sunday night. Oh, you don't watch sports. Okay, I really don't either. But since, it's been since 2014, I believe, that the Seahawks were at the Super Bowl, I thought, well, but yeah, my friend's daughter's kidney dialysis thing went to put, and she passed away. And she was only 36. And I think that was 3 years ago now. So, yeah, but she doesn't like my friend Teresa doesn't watch the Super Bowl and everything. Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing. Like the first half hour, I'm watching the assimilation or simulation thing, not even knowing it wasn't the real game. And then my daughter came out and told me otherwise. And then somebody what had it on YouTube, literally the live program for gosh, a good hour, and then boom, it was removed because of copyright. And it was in Spanish, but I didn't even care. I just wanted to see the game, but then it got. So what I got to see were the different highlights of different things, and then to find out that we won, and I was really impressed by Walker because he's so fast, and Darnold is so good at throwing that ball and it being caught by the others. So yeah, I just yeah, it's almost like scary having Monday come, but don't be surprised with this whole Guthrie thing. Don't be surprised if these people don't say, "Oh, we'll give you till Tuesday." I won't be surprised. And I've been listening, Mary Jane, to other, you know, ex FBI profilers and people like that, and they don't even necessarily feel that she's going to be alive because in all these days there hasn't been proof of life. And another guy said, even when they asked for it, 2 or 3 days back, 3, I guess, maybe 4 now, 4, I think. he's never seen a kidnapping with ransom like this before, that's so, in his eyes, just not well done. Even though everyone's saying the letters seemed very formal and written really well with good language and really thought out and very well planned and very well done, the entire scheme and incident is nothing like he's seen before. Yeah, and they didn't even give a way to like really contact them, right away. It's just so strange. And then I did see today for the first time where the TMZ head guy or whoever he is, what's his name? I think it starts with L. Because they said it would be 60 miles to get her back to Tucson. He drew a circle around different states that go out from Tucson, and he said she could be anywhere. Wyoming, Texas, whatever is 6 miles out, or 60, I mean, from Tucson. So, but then another guy disagreed with that. So, yeah. But I saw JLR out there on some Arizona station. I mean, it wasn't JLR investigates. It came up on the what is it called? Something Arizona, where this other guy has a channel, and they started talking to each other. Yeah. Yeah. So I just wanted to hoot and holler with some people that are happy the Seahawks won, because I think they deserve it for one, you know. I just thought it was going to be like a closer game because these are the two best, right? But they, I don't know, they slaughtered the Patriots. Maybe the Patriots were a little tired. I don't know. Of course, they did have to fly farther, didn't they? All of that. Than us just going down to California. So yeah. So I don't even know what time it is. My phone is in the other room. I think I'm gonna go. And thanks for being here, you guys. I've been on almost 25 minutes. Whoops, it's probably staticking because I'm moving this. So I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Do a live tomorrow. I've been setting some things up, some things that have come up. There's a certain Valentine's Day crime that happened. Just a little, yeah. It's not doing it now, I bet. Right now it's just balancing, but when I touched it, it's been fine the rest of the time, hopefully, right? Yeah, so Shaylin and I are watching, it's called the Brains, Beauty, and Brawn one. It's episode 33, or not episode, season 33. And it's the second Brains, Brawn, and Beauty one. Oh, good deal. Well, I hope you're staying warm, Mary Jane. Send some of your snow over here. I love the snow. Haven't seen any snow yet at all. But good night, you guys. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hit the like, subscribe to me if you're willing to. I'm inching my way to, well, instead of saying 5,000, we'll say 4,500. I'm inching my way. All right, good night. Thanks for saying hi. You've had enough snow? Yeah, you probably have. Well, I'd love to see some white snow all over the place here. The rain gets old, you know? All right. Take care, you guys. Thanks, Mary Jane Doe, for being a wonderful top mod always. Bye bye.